you live around here and work way over there, well, why not work where you live? Barnesville is on the move, so you don't have to, with career opportunities in tech, entertainment, construction, industrial, healthcare, and retail. On average, commuting costs over $8,000 per year, 25 hours a month, and countless missed memories. And seriously, who's gonna miss the winter drive? Check out all the career opportunities in our area. Visit Barnes.
Good evening and welcome to Barnesville High School for tonight's exciting match between the Park Rapids area Panthers and your Barnesville Lady Trojans. We're thrilled to host our friends from Park Rapids and look forward to a great contest. For everyone's safety, we kindly ask parents to keep an eye on their young children and ensure they remain in the stands. Please avoid walking on the court before, during, or after the event. Hungry or need a break? The concession stand and restrooms are open. Let's try this again. Hungry or need a break? The concession stand and restrooms are located at the west end of the gym. And tonight we're selling sloppy joes for $4. Help us keep our school looking great by using the trash bins nearby. We appreciate your cooperation. Tonight's officials are from the Tri-State Officials Association. They are Jerry Ludio and Scott Ludio. These registered officials from the Minnesota State High School League are crucial to making tonight's game possible. Let's show our appreciation for their role by keeping up the positive energy and good sportsmanship throughout the night. And now, a word from our HML leaders, Cam and Connor.
Welcome to tonight's game. Let's ensure a fun, respectful, and supportive atmosphere.
Cheer for your team, not against the others.
Cheers respectful. Profanity, inappropriate chants, and gestures are not allowed.
Honor all athletes, no personal attacks or use of player names / voters.
Respect officials. No yelling or taunting.
Parents and spectators, model good behavior for young fans.
Thank you for promoting pride, respect, and sportsmanship. Enjoy the game.
Thank you, Cam and Connor. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if able, remove any headwear, and face the flag as we play our national anthem. see the starting lineups. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Park Rapids Area Panthers. Number 1, Harper Fogarty. Number 2, Ella Carroll. Number 3, Kenzie Strasburg. Number 4, Ryan Hagan. Number 5, Clara Kimball. Number 6, Maggie Huber. Number 7, Kelly Henderson. Number 8, Anna Ridgefield. Number 9, Macy Jalbert. Number 10, Madison Shepard. Number 11, Mackenzie Brady Boston. Number 12, Olivia Budzine. Number 13, Natalie White. Number 14, Allison Michelson. And number 19, Adrian Cook. Sorry, Christine, I don't have your name. The Panthers are coached by Alicia Dennis. Assistant coaches are Karen Meyer, Caitlin Conagizer, Riley Michelson. All right, Barnesville fans, it's time to get on your feet and cheer as we introduce your Lady Trojans. Number 1, Macy Bliley. Number 2, Emmy Bergman. Number 3, Layla Bird. Number 4, Lexi Bonchez. Number 5, Kennedy Rose. Number 6, Riley Bauer. Number 7, Addie Rasmussen. Number 8, Miles Strublin. Number 9, Jayla Amundsen. Number 10, Auburn Higgs. Number 11, Allie Axton. Number 13, Adrian Fields. Number 14, Bella Follingston. Number 15, Piper Thompson. Number 16, Lady Shearer. And number 17, Ayla Houston. Lady coaches are coached by Megan Asgard. Assistant coaches are Gail Strand, Jamie Berg, Janet Aston, Kenzie Stogan, Amber Shepard, and Beth Cassidy. Student managers are Harper Asgard, Stella Lana, Erica Fields, Siri Thompson, and Garrett Blanco. Now let's play some volleyball.
Good evening. Welcome to tonight's game against Barnesville Volleyball against the Park Rapids Panthers. Barnesville will start here. Auburn Hens will have the serve. Big hit from Natalie Weiss there. First point will be Barnesville's. That is a 4-hit for Park Rapids. Axness was there for the big block. The Park Rapids got called for the 4 hits, so Hins will be back serving again for the Trojans. Park Rapids will dump it over. Barnesville tried to keep it alive, but ended up tipping it back to, looked like it was Maggie Huber that was able to hit it right over to nobody in the middle there. So Maggie Huber will be back for Park Rapids to serve. Macy Bliley with a big hit. Park Rapids blocks, but Barnesville keeps it going, dumps it over. Big hit from Macy Jalbert from the Panthers. And that point will be Lexi Bonchus hits one over. Scores a point for the Trojans. Bonchus will be back serving. Piper Thompson comes in. Layla Berg goes out for the Trojans. It's superhero night tonight, by the way. A lot of costumes. There's a big hit and a block by Allie Axness. And a deep ball there to Axness. That'll be out on the Trojans. So that will be Panther ball. Natalie Weiss will be back serving for the Panthers. Gee, it's a deep ball. Here's Piper Thompson with a shot over, and that's in. Point Trojans. So Axness will be back serving for the Trojans. Amundsen goes out. Bauer comes in for Barnesville. The Axness serve is up. Big hit there from Macy Jalbert. Barnesville keeps control of it, dumps it over. There's a big shot there from Allison Michelson from the Panthers to score the point. So Axis goes out, Amundsen comes in. Panthers swap a couple as well. We'll have Mickelson back for the Panthers. She hits a deep ball. Bonchus couldn't control it, so that'll be out on Barnesville. So Mickelson will be back serving again for the Panthers. Bliley with a big hit. Panthers keep it in play. There's a shot by Adrienne Cook. Thompson will dump it over for Barnesville. Cook's going to dump it over for the Panthers. Comes Piper Thompson with a shot, and that's in. Point Trojans. So Bliley will go out, and Bergman will come in for the Trojans. Bergman will be back serving. Deep serve. Big shot there from Macy Jalbert. Thompson and Bauer were up to block it, but they ended up blocking it out of bounds. So Jalbert will be back serving for the Panthers. Here's Thompson with a big shot, and that is blocked out of bounds by the Panthers, so that will be a point Barnesville. Barnesville is going to move a couple out. Berg and Stuvlin will come in for the Trojans. Berg will be serving. Maggie Huber with the hit there. Couldn't get it over the net, so that will be a point Trojans. Berg back with a serve for the Lady Trojans. Adrienne Cook tried to hit it a short one over. She didn't get it, ended up on the wrong side of the net. Another point for the Trojans. Berg with the serve. And the Panthers will dump it over. Barnesville will pick it back up. And Stuvlin with a hit. And she'll score the point for the Trojans. So Berg back to serve for the Lady Trojans. And her serve hits Cook a little high. She couldn't play it. So that is a point for the Trojans. Berg's serve is up. Serve is deep. That is out of bounds. So Adrienne Cook will be back serving for the Panthers. Comes Stuvlin with the hit. Gets blocked right back at him. So that is a point for the Panthers. Mackenzie Brady-Baso and Maggie Huber were there for the block. Cook back to serve for the Panthers. Bauer's going to dump it over. Panthers are going to keep playing it. Big shot there by Maggie Huber. Amundsen was there to dig it out of the dirt and ended up hitting it over, and nobody was there for the Panthers, so she'll score the point. So Amundsen up for the serve here. Big shot there. Big shot there from Huber, and that ends up going out of bounds from Barnesville. Stuvlin tried to keep it in bounds, but ended up hitting the antenna. Anna Rickbeal is back serving for the Panthers. Stuvlin's going to dump it over in the middle. Barnesville keep it up. Here comes Stuvlin with a shot. Panthers save it. Get it over the net. Here comes Axness with a shot. Big shot. Drives it over. Here comes a shot there from Allison Michelson. And Amundsen tried to dig it, hit it back over, but it went out of bounds. Anna Rickbeal back serving for the Panthers. Game's tied 9-9. And her serve hits Stuvlin up high. She couldn't control it, so that goes out of bounds. Point Panthers. So Rickbeal back for the serve for the Panthers. And she hits a hard shot right to Stuvlin. She saves it. Axness will dump it over. Quick set over to Natalie Weiss. She couldn't control it. Ends up wrong side of the net, so that'll be a point Trojans. Hins will be back serving for the Lady Trojans. Panthers are going to dump it over. Comes Axness with a shot, and looks like that will be called a lift. So that is a point for the Lady Trojans. So Hins will be back with a serve for the Trojans. She'll hit a floater. There's a point, Maggie Huber, nobody in the middle there. So that is a point for the Panthers. So Huber will be back to serve for the Panthers. Bliley with a shot in the middle. It's blocked by the Panthers, but they ended up blocking it back into their own set right in the middle. Nobody there, so that scores a point for the Trojans. Bonchis back for the serve. Quick shot over top from Michelson. Thompson hits a floater in the back corner. That'll score a point. So Bonchis will have the serve again. 13-11, Trojans lead. Quick shot over there by Macy Jalbert. Here comes Thompson with a shot. Huber keeps it in play. Panthers will dump it over. Here comes Axness with a shot in the middle, and she'll score the point. Bonchis back with the serve for the Trojans. Hits a short one, and that'll be an ace. Short serve right in the middle, nobody there. And the Panthers will call a timeout, and we will stay here. Lady Trojans 15, Park Rapids Panthers 11 in this first set.
Essentia Health is proud to provide expert athletic training coverage before, during, and after games and practices. Thanks to Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for making a healthy difference in our school and our community. And a special thank you to Shane Sigler, our athletic trainer here at Barnesville High School.
Bonchis will be back with the serve for the Lady Trojans. Comes Macy Jalbert's going to dump it over for the Panthers. Piper Thompson's going to hit one deep here. Panthers are going to keep playing it. Jalbert will try to hit one over. It's blocked, and then they get another opportunity. And that is in for the Panthers. Looked to be a little miscommunication in the back row from the Trojans. Natalie Weisbach serving for the Panthers. Axis with a big shot. That is point for the Trojans. So Axis will be back serving for the Lady Trojans. 16-12, Barnesville. Axis hits a deep boomer. Allison Michelson's there trying to set it, and it goes right past her, out of bounds. So Axis will get another shot here for a serve. Axis hits a nice serve. Panthers can't keep control of it. So that is a point Barnesville. The Axis serve is up again. Comes Jalbert with a shot, and she gets it in. So that is a point for the Panthers. Allison Michelson back to serve for the Panthers. There's Piper Thompson with a big shot, and it is blocked by Macy Jalbert and Mackenzie Brady-Baso. So that is a point for the Panthers. Ryan Hagan will come in to serve for the Panthers. And her serve just misses and goes right into the net. Bliley will go out. Bergman will come in for the Trojans. Bergman's going to serve. Allison Michelson with a shot. Bonchis dives for a ball. Ends up hitting it out of bounds. So point Panthers. Macy Jalbert back to serve for Park Rapids. 19-5 Barnesville. Quick shot over by Hins. Park Rapids keeps it, but Hins gets another shot and just dumps one over top of the block to score the point. So Thompson will go out, Bonchis will go out, Stuvlin will come in, Berg will come in. Berg will be serving for the Trojans. And she just clips the net, makes it over, and scores the point. Cook was there to try to set it up, ended up hitting it out of bounds. So Berg's up with the serve again for the Trojans. Hits another low ball. Panthers keep it in play. Cook gets a big shot over top. Berg goes for the dive and hits it out of bounds. So Panthers point. Cook is back to serve for Park Rapids. Stublin's going to hit one here over top. Panthers keep it in play. Ryan Hagen tries to hit one over. She hits it into the net. That will be a point for the Lady Trojans. Amundsen will be back for the serve. And her serve is tipped out of bounds by Natalie Weiss. So that is a point for the Lady Trojans. 23-16, Amundsen with the serve. It gets dumped over, but Axis is there, reaches out and hits it back over. Weiss hits it over here for the Trojans. Stuvlin with a shot. It's picked up by Panthers. Big shot there from Maggie Huber, and it goes out of bounds off of a Trojan. So that is a point for the Panthers. Anna Rickbiel back to serve for Park Rapids. And her serve goes out of bounds. Bergman out. Bergman goes out. Bliley comes in. Hins back for the serve. Game point. 24-17. Barnesville leads. Quick tip over top from Park Rapids. Here comes Stuvlin with a big shot, and that is out of bounds. Point for the Panthers. Huber back to serve for the Panthers. And she hits a short one in the middle. Amundsen's there. Stuvlin hits it over. Panthers hit it over. Here comes Bliley with a shot. Hits the block, and that's a point. Barnesville Lady Trojans will take game one, 25-18. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second set.
Looking for friendly faces and the right tools for the job? Come on down to Strand Ace Hardware. Whether you're fixing a leaky faucet, painting the porch, or just need the right bolt for the job, we've got what you need. From hammers to paint, grills to gardening tools, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Strand Ace Hardware, right around the corner and always right here for you. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
And you have the winning ticket on the scores table to claim your prize. And also, we have a birthday in the building tonight. Let's wish a happy birthday to Gary Beaver on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday!
And here we go for the second set. The Panthers will have the serve. Maggie Huber will be back for the Panthers on the serve. Piper Thompson will dump one back for the Trojans. Macy Jalbert will take the shot here. Thompson and Axis are there for the block, but they end up hitting it out of bounds. So Panthers will have the first point. Huber back with the serve again for the Panthers. Here's Thompson with a tip over. And Amundsen with a diving save to keep the ball in play. Comes Axis with a big shot. And we'll get a net violation on the Panthers, so that will be a point for the Lady Trojans. Thompson will go out, Gross will come in, Bonchis will go out, and Stuvlin will come in. Gross will be back serving for the Trojans. Big shot over to Huber. Sorry, Jalbert with that shot. Barnesville will dump it over. Quick tip to Michelson. And that ball is out, so that will be a Trojan point. Michelson tried to tip one in the back corner and ended up tipping it out of bounds. So Gross will be back serving for the Trojans. Panthers save it, dump it over. Natalie Weiss, the quick reach there. Stuvlin with a big shot, and that is blocked out of bounds by Allison Michelson and Macy Jalbert. They had a good block up, but it went the wrong way. Gross back with the serve. And that ball would be dumped over. Barnesville will keep playing it. Hins with a shot over top. Huber tried to save it, ended up hitting it out of bounds. So that is a Barnesville point. Gross will be back with the serve. And that ball is bobbled, and that goes out of bounds as well. So point Trojans. 5-1, Barnesville up. Gross back with the serve. Jalbert with the shot, and it is blocked by Axness and Hins, and that will be a point for the Trojans. Gross is back with the serve. The set is a little high, and that drops on the Park Rapids side, so that is point Barnesville. Gross will be back with the serve. And she gets an ace. Dropped it right in the middle. And now we have a Park Rapids timeout. It is 8-1, Lady Trojans up right now. Gross back with the serve for the Trojans. And she hits a deep ball. Quick hit there from Michelson, and that will be out of bounds, so that is a point for the Trojans. Gross back with the serve. Panthers save it. They'll dump it over. Comes Stuvlin with a quick shot, and she'll get the point. Stuvlin hit that one right into the blockers, and they couldn't take care of it. They ended up blocking it back into their own net. Gross's serve is up. She hits a floater. Jalbert hits one over there. Barnesville can't keep it up. So that is a point for the Panthers. Natalie Weiss back to serve for Park Rapids. And she hits a deep ball. Amundsen just hits it back in. Stuvlin with a big shot and scores the point. So Axnes will be back serving. Amundsen goes out. Bauer comes in. Axnes' serve is out, so that is a point for the Panthers. Allison Michelson back in for the serve. And she hits a short one into the middle. Barnesville keeps it up. Bauer will tip it over. Jalbert with a shot here. Amundsen will keep it up. Back over to Hins. And we've got a net violation on the Panthers. So that is a point for the Lady Trojans. Bergman's going to go out. Rasmussen's going to come in. Hins back serving for the Trojans. Jalbert's going to take a shot here. It is tipped by Stuvlin and Bauer, and Amundsen couldn't get down low enough for it. So that's a point for the Panthers. Jalbert will be back serving for Panthers. Bauer with a quick tip over. Blocked by the Panthers, but they keep it alive. Big shot from Maggie Huber, and that'll score a point. So Jalbert will be back serving for the Panthers. 12-5, Lady Trojans lead. Barnesville keeps this one alive. They'll have to dump it over. Quick tip over there by Anna Rickbeal. Rasmussen will hit that one out of bounds. So that is a point for the Panthers. Jalbert back to serve for Park Rapids. And her serve is deep, and that'll be out of bounds. So that will be a point for the Trojans. Bonchus in to serve for the Lady Trojans. Huber hits one over. Barnesville keeps it up. Thompson with a big shot, and that'll score a point for the Trojans. So Bonchus will be back serving again for the Lady Trojans. Quick tip over from Mackenzie Brady-Baso. Thompson will do the same, tip it back over for the Trojans. And the Panthers will hit it over. There's Rasmussen with a quick shot. Panthers keep it alive. Huber's going to hit it over. Thompson's going to take a big shot, and she'll get the point. Thompson hit that ball right into a block, and it ended up going straight down on the Panther side. Bonchus back for the serve for the Lady Trojans. And she'll drop one in there. She drops one in. The Panthers go for it. They hit it too far over. Thompson's there to smack it back in. So that scores a point for the Lady Trojans. So Bonch's serve is up. Gets dumped over. Bonch's dives to keep it alive. Mackenzie Brady-Beso hits it, and that is out of bounds. So Bonchis will be back up for the serve. Big hit there from Maggie Huber. Bauer and Rasmussen up with the block. They block it out of bounds, so that is a point for the Panthers. Anna Rickbeels back serving. It's Piper Thompson with a quick tip over. Nobody's in the middle, and that'll score a point. Amundsen goes out. Axness comes in. Bauer goes out. Berg comes in. Berg will be serving for the Lady Trojans. Natalie Weiss takes a shot. Barnesville keeps it alive. Piper Thompson's going to take a shot. She hits it deep. Panthers keep it alive. Weiss takes another shot here, and that is out of bounds. So that's a point, Trojans. Park Rapids is going to take a timeout. 19-7, Barnesville leads. A lot of back and forth here. Park Rapids can't get the balls to drop on their side. So Berg will be back serving for the Trojans. And she hits a boomer to the back row. Panthers keep it alive. Weiss hits it over. There's a quick shot to Axness, and she keeps it in play. Big hit there, Maggie Huber, and she hits it out of bounds, so that is a point for the Trojans. Berg back to serve for the Lady Trojans. Huber with the shot. Barnesville keeps it alive. Thompson's going to tip it into a block. Barnesville gets another shot. Here comes Rasmussen, tips it into the middle. Nobody's there. Point for the Lady Trojans. Berg back to serve for Barnesville. And that will be tipped out of bounds on Hins, so that is a Panther point. Ryan Hagen's back to serve for the Panthers. And she hits a boomer to the back row. Bonchis keeps it alive. Rasmussen will hit it over. Michelson will hit it over for the Panthers. Here comes Axis with a big shot, and that is out of bounds. Axis had the right area. Hagen back to serve for the Panthers. It's a deep ball. Barnesville will keep it up. Here comes Axis, going to dump one over, and she hits the gap in the middle to score the point. Rasmussen's going to go out. Bergman's going to come in. Hins will go out. Bliley will come in. Bergman back with the serve for the Barnesville Trojans. Huber going to hit one over here for the Panthers. Barnesville will block it back over. And the Barnesville block ended up coming a little too far, so Panthers were able to hit that over. So Park Rapids will score the point. Huber will be back to serve. Bliley's going to take a shot. Nobody's in the back row, and she'll score the point. So Gross will come in, Thompson will go out, Bonchus will go out, and Stuvlin will come in. Gross is back with the serve for the Trojans. She hits a deep ball that is blocked back to the Barnesville side. Here comes Allie Axness with a quick shot over. Panthers keep it alive. Diving play there from Kennedy Gross to keep it alive, and she just couldn't get to it. So that is a Panther point. Natalie Weiss back with the serve for the Panthers. 23-11, Barnesville leads. It's Axness with a big shot right in the middle, and that'll score a point. Berg's going to go out. Bauer's going to come in. Axness goes out. Amundsen comes in for the Trojans. Amundsen's serve is up. Game point. Quick shot there from Anna Rickbeal, and that is in. So that is a point for the Panthers. Allison Michelson back to serve for the Panthers. Game point, 24-12. Barnesville leads. Bliley with a shot, and she'll score the point. And that will be game two, set two. Sorry, I should say set two, not game two. So Barnesville Lady Trojans will take the second set, 25-12. We'll take a quick break and on to set number 3.
You live around here and work way over there? Well, why not work where you live? Barnesville is on the move, so you don't have to. With career opportunities in tech, entertainment, construction, industrial, healthcare, and retail. On average, commuting costs over $8,000 per year, 25 hours a month, and countless missed memories. And seriously, who's gonna miss the winter drive? Check out all the career opportunities in our area. Visit barnesvilljobs.com.
Senza Health is proud to provide expert athletic training covering 4 good habit-standard practices. Thanks to Senza Health orthopedic and sports medicine, making all the difference in our school and our community. And special thank you to Shane Ziegler, our athletic trainer here at Barnesville High School.
right, here comes the third set. Bergman will be back serving for the Trojans. Huber's going to take a shot. That'll be out of bounds. First point in this set goes to the Trojans. So Bergman back with the serve. Panthers can't keep it on their side, and that is a battle between Allison Michelson and Bliley, and that's actually Barnesville point. Bergman back with the serve. Huber's going to take a shot here. Bergman will keep it up. Barnesville will dump it over. Quick shot from the Panthers. They keep it over. Bonchus keeps the ball in play. Comes Weiss with a shot. Bonchus keeps it up. There comes Thompson with a shot, and that scores a point. Piper Thompson with a big hit there. Bergman will be back serving for the Trojans. Huber's going to take a shot, and she gets blocked by Allie Axness, and Piper Thompson blocked it right back at her. Bergman's serve is up for the Trojans, and that is deep. That'll be out of bounds, so that will score a point for the Panthers. So Maggie Huber will be back serving for the Panthers. Bergman's going to dump it over here and score the point for the Trojans. Piper Thompson's going to go out. Kennedy Gross will come in. Bonchus will go out. Stuvlin will come in. Gross will be serving. 5-1. Lady Trojans are up. Jalbert with a big shot, and that is out of bounds. So that scores a point for the Lady Trojans. Deep ball from Gross. Panthers keep it alive. Big shot there from Macy Jalbert. That'll score a point. Tipped it off a Trojan player. Natalie Weiss will be back serving for the Panthers. Here comes Stuvlin with a big shot, and that is out of bounds. Point Panthers. Weiss back with the serve for Park Rapids. And she'll drop one in the middle. Amundsen's there to keep it alive, but she hits it over. Panthers keep it in play. Stuvlin will dump one over here for the Trojans. Michelson goes up for a hit. She's a little off balance, ends up hitting it out of bounds. So that scores a point for the Lady Trojans. Axness goes out. Bauer comes in. Amundsen back with the serve. Cook takes a shot over for the Panthers. Barnesville keeps it in play. Bliley with the hit. Blocked back at her. Stuvlin keeps it alive. Michelson is there to hit the ball over onto the Barnesville side, and that will score a point for the Panthers. So Allison Michelson will be back serving for Park Rapids. She'll drop one in the middle, and that'll score a point for the Panthers. Kennedy Gross came up to get it. Ball was just a little short, and she bobbled it into the net. So Weiss back with the serve. Sorry, Michelson back with the serve. And that will be called 4 hits on the Panthers, so that'll score a point for the Trojans. Bergman will go out, Rasmussen will come in, Bliley will go out, and Hins will come in. Hins will be serving. Hins just nicked the net there, made it over. Here comes Bauer with a big shot. Panthers keep it up. Stuvlin's going to take a shot here. Panthers keep it in play. Cook's going to take a shot. That's blocked by Rasmussen and Bauer, but it is blocked out of bounds. So that will be a point for the Panthers. Macy Jalbert back with the serve for Park Rapids. Stuvlin with a big shot. Panthers keep it in play. Cook's going to hit it over. Here comes Rasmussen. Hits the ball over. The Panthers keep playing it. Big shot there from Maggie Huber to score the point for the Panthers. So Macy Jalbert will be back serving for Park Rapids. 8-7, Trojans lead. Rasmussen with a shot, and that is in, and that will score a point for the Trojans. Stuvlin goes out, Bonchis comes in, Gross goes out, Piper Thompson comes in. Bonchis will be back serving for the Lady Trojans. Drops one right in the middle. Panthers keep it in play. Piper Thompson with a big shot, and that is blocked. Almost looked like it went out of bounds, but it's called in. So that will be a point for the Panthers. Cook's going to go out. Rick Beal's going to come in for the Panthers. Rick Beal will be serving. And the Panthers get called for out of rotation, so that's a point for the Trojans. Looks like the refs are talking through what happened here. So the Panthers got called for out of rotation there. So Berg will be back serving for the Lady Trojans. She hits a hard ball deep. Panthers will dump it over. Thompson's going to dump one over. Panthers keep it alive. Huber hits it over into a block with Axness and Thompson, and ends up Thompson smacks it back in. So that scores a point for the Lady Trojans. 11-8, Barnesville up. Berg back with the serve. And Berg hits a big shot. It is hit back over to the Barnesville side. Thompson's there to hit it home again. So Berg will be back serving again for the Trojans. Big shot there from Natalie Weiss, and she scores the point for the Panthers. Ryan Hagen back to serve for Park Rapids. Comes Axis going to take a shot here, just tip it over. Weiss will hit one over for the Panthers, keep it alive. Huber's going to take a shot, and that she hits that into Piper Thompson, who hits it right back to her. And that scores the point for the Lady Trojans. So Rasmussen will go out, Hins will go out, Bergman will come in, and Bliley will come in. Bergman will be serving for the Lady Trojans. Huber with a quick shot. Still in play. Thompson's there to hit it over. We got a net violation on the Panthers, so that scores a point for the Trojans. Panthers are going to dump it over. Axness will do the same. Comes Huber with a shot, and it's Huber hits a shot, goes into the net, and that is out of bounds on the Panthers because there was no block. So that is point Barnesville. Ref says no touch on Barnesville's side, so that is a out of bounds on the Panthers. Big shot there from Natalie Weiss to score the point for Park Rapids. Maggie Huber will be back serving for the Panthers. And her serve goes into the net. So Gross will come in. Thompson will go out. Bonchus will go out, and Stuvlin will come in for the Trojans. Gross will be serving. Gross's serve is hit back over to Barnesville. Axis goes up for the shot and misses it. Ends up bobbling and hitting it in her own net, so that's a point for the Panthers. Weiss will be back serving for Park Rapids. Axis will dump it over. Jalbert takes a shot. Bergman goes for the ball, ends up hitting it out of bounds. So that is a Panther point. Weiss back with the serve for the Panthers. Stuvlin's going to take a shot here. Blocked back in to the Panthers side. And they will score a point here. So Weiss back with the serve for the Panthers. 16-13, Barnesville leads. Stuvlin with a shot. Panthers keep it in play. Cook hits one over right into the pocket in the middle. Nobody there for the Trojans, so that scores a point for Panthers. So Weiss will be back with the serve for Park Rapids. Axness will dump it over. Panthers will keep it in play. Jalbert's going to take a shot. Berg's going to dump it over, and Berg's dump ends up scoring a point. Axness will go out. Amundsen will come in. Berg will go out. Bauer will come in. Amundsen is serving for the Trojans. Comes Cook with a shot. Gross keeps it up. And Barnesville hits it over the net. Keep it in play. Here goes a shot from Allison Michelson. Hits it into the net. That scores a point for the Trojans. So Amundsen will be back with the serve for the Lady Trojans. Here's a shot over to Cook. Cook takes a shot right in the middle. That scores a point. Allison Michelson will be back serving for the Panthers. 18-15, Barnesville leads. Stuvlin hits it over. Panthers keep it in play. Here comes Jalbert with a shot. Blocked by Bauer. Blocked out of bounds, so that is a point for the Panthers. Michelson back with the serve for the Panthers. And she'll hit a short ball. Bauer goes up for the shot. The Panthers keep it in play. Big shot there from Allison Michelson from the back row and scores the point. So Michelson will be back serving for Park Rapids. She hits a short ball again, and that is hit out of bounds from the Trojans. So Michelson will be back serving here. We got a tie game, 18-18. She's going to go short again. Amundson's going to dump it over. Quick shot to Cook here. Barnesville will keep it in play. Bergman dumps the ball over. Nobody in the middle for the Panthers. That scores a point. Trojans will swap a few here, and as will the Panthers. Hins back with the serve for the Lady Trojans. And her serve is out of bounds. Right in the back corner. She had about an inch out of bounds, I think. So Macy Jalbert will be back serving for the Panthers. Tied up at 19s. Stuvlin with a shot over. Jalbert will tip it up. Cook goes for the hit, and she hits it into the net. So point Trojans. Barnesville will swap out a few. Stuvlin and Gross will go out. Thompson and Bonchus will come in. Bonchus will be serving. Quick shot there from Maggie Huber. Doesn't go over the net, so that's a point for the Trojans. 21-19, Barnesville leads. Bonchus back with the serve. Cook's going to dump it over. Thompson will take a shot in the middle. Park Rapids will keep it up. Park Rapids actually tipped it over. Goes right in between a couple Barnesville players, so that'll score a point for the Panthers. Anna Rickbia will be back serving for Park Rapids. 21-20, Barnesville leads by 1. Rickbia with a deep shot. Rasmussen's going to tip it over. Huber's going to take a shot. Bonchus with the dive, but she hits it out of bounds. So that will tie the game up at 21. Rick Beal back with the serve for Park Rapids. Comes Thompson with a quick tip. Panthers will keep it in play. Huber's going to go up for the hit, ends up hitting it in the net. They get called on 4 hits there. So Bauer will be back serving for the Lady Trojans. 22-21, Barnesville leads. Weiss goes for the shot, hits it into the block of Axness and Rasmussen, and she'll score a point. Ryan Hagen back to serve for the Panthers. Tied at 22s. It was Axis with a bomb right in the middle, and that'll score a point. Lady Trojans up by 1. Barnesville's going to get a timeout here from Park Rapids. (23-22), Barnesville leads. Third set, this is a good set. Like I said, it's superhero night tonight. Got a couple good costumes. Got Wonder Woman, a sumo wrestler. I don't know how that's a superhero, but hey. No judgment here. I think we've got Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. I think those are the ones I see. Captain America. Oh yeah, all the good stuff. Bergman will be back serving for the Trojans. 23-22. Weiss will tip it over for the Panthers. Piper Thompson going to take a shot, and she hits it into the block. And that scores a point for the Trojans. So we've got game point 24-22. Bergman back with the serve. Weiss with the shot, gets blocked. Gets another chance here. Here comes Weiss again. That ball is tipped. Amundsen keeps it alive. Barnesville hits it over the net. Big shot right there from Michelson, and that is out of bounds, and that is game. Barnesville wins 25-22, third set. Sweep from Barnesville. Thanks for tuning in. That's the game for tonight. Barnesville wins in 3. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.